Welcome back, guys, to Blaze Live. This is part 2 of Teen Talks. If you weren't here last week, I'm disappointed. After this video, you better go back and watch it. I want to see that you are an extra viewer. I'm going to find you, and I will.
Sorry
I don't
to
know.
the parents that are watching
I'll
this.
steal your
she
cheese.
Won't find your kids.
Yeah.
She won't boil them even.
But I'm here today with Nicole and Amy, and then I'm Aaliyah. Obviously, you probably recognize us from last week. And today we're going to be talking about fame and clout. So,
anything for clout?
answer. You viewers can answer this.
That's the only part of the song I actually know, to be honest.
What? You viewers can ask this. You viewers can answer this in the comments down below. Who is your favorite famous person?
You go first. You have a
Okay,
weird
don't
idolizing
cringe
things.
and don't make fun of me. I like the D'Amelio sisters. They're nice
I
people.
already addressed you on this, but I'll address you again so people make this clear. Those people were famous from one dancing video, and again, I dance better than them.
Although they are
Cap,
professionally
cap,
trained.
everyone.
I'm also professionally trained from birth in my room, to be specific. But anywho, we move on. Yeah, you can find my email. I'll probably put it in the comments below. Find my email for private bookings. You know the
Every
vibes.
woe is 50 Rand that she does.
Yeah.
$100 to be specific.
Oh.
We only work in international with
Oh,
these
hectic.
moves. With these moves. But anywho, we move on. I think for me, my favorite person or my favorite famous people, it's a duo, is the Chainsmokers, I would actually say.
Baby, pull me closer.
I hated that song. I
This-
can't.
This is Amy just
Like,
wants to
we're just
cancel
not
our friendship.
supposed to be-
This is the second strike you've had since the beginning. There's so
Do you have a list or something?
The Chainsmoker is 3 strikes in itself.
Oh wow!
Okay,
Wow.
okay, guys.
So
Okay.
next week, part 3, Amy's not gonna be here. Make sure you tune in. It's just gonna be me and Aaliyah doing
Yeah,
the team
wow.
talk.
The cool
Because please let us know in the comments if you have good music taste and you're not like Amy, because
You do
Chainsmokers
not-
are
you do
so
not
I
good.
have the
good
best
taste.
music taste. Billie Eilish all the way, okay? And Wallows. And Wallows.
Undeniable, Billie Eilish is good.
Yeah, let's not cap. Billie Eilish is good.
So is Chainsmokers. But anyway, asking you guys a weird question. Have you ever done something weird for clout, or have you ever thought to think of something that got clout really? It was overrated. It was
Yeah,
overrated.
very overrated. Yeah.
Let me give you an
you mean
example.
like trends, like
Yeah,
past trends. Oh, I know the perfect one. The weird squiggly makeup trend with the squiggly eyebrows, and then it just went haywire, and there was braided eyebrows.
I think only
It
makeup
was
people
so
can
bad.
relate
Okay,
to that
I'm sorry.
one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know about
She's
the
mean,
squiggly
eh?
eyes.
Yeah, maybe it should just be Aaliyah next week.
Yeah, next week it's just me.
Wow.
Okay, for me, it was that yodeling kid. I don't understand the
You
significance.
should do me.
Yeah, I don't get
Oh,
why. What was
wow.
funny? Why did we all like this video?
Lord, I don't know what I do. All I do is sit and sigh. Oh Lord, that last song did she said goodbye.
Maybe they
Why?
wanted you to feel stupid. There are some trends like that where they want you to feel dumb, so they act dumb, and then there's always that one lost person like you that's like, why is this a trend and this and
Okay,
this?
no, Nicole is too mean for this platform.
No, I'm not. Okay, but for me, if you watched the last week's video, you'd notice how much I talked about food. I think the overrated food or the overrated trend was your jelly. Have you guys ever had your jelly when you were young?
No.
You can't tell me you don't know that. I want to eat your jelly, your jelly.
The lost your jelly. It's mine.
I'm a jive.
Beat this.
Jelly adverts. You
Does-
guys are
does
this
anyone-
is the second strike. You see, the people know, the people think. I'm gonna put a poll on
It's
my
gonna
Instagram
be like
tomorrow.
the stones and
Another
dolls
poll.
thing.
These people were not raised with sand and stones. I was raised with sand and stones. That's why I'm an OG today. Now these people don't know your jelly. I don't understand where these people come from. You guys come from England.
I'm the goat, man. I'm the goat. I'm the goat. Everybody watch out.
I'm the goat, man. I'm the goat. Everybody watch out, man.
What is
They
that?
see these golden eggs. They don't know the OG.
Golden
days.
eggs.
Golden eggs, okay.
Oh, Kevin made an appearance. Whoops.
So, have you guys ever felt the pressure to have clout or to be known? And if you have, how did you deal with that?
Well, for me, it's kind of like, for me, if it's like I become famous, I become famous. If I don't, I don't. I've never really necessarily felt the pressure or the need to be wanted by thousands of people or whatever. But if I were pressured, I think I would just have to remember that God still loves me. Because think about it, a lot of people want clout and fame because they want to look for an area to be recognized, to want love. But you still have to remember that Jesus loved you even before you were a thought in your a thought to your parents. So you've already been born with that love. And sometimes people forget that the people who are the closest to them love them so much. So you just need to recognize and remember that there's still love around you, and you don't need it from 1,000 strangers.
Yeah.
You know?
For me, I guess, well, this comes in, but everyone always looked down on me in general. And I thought, oh my gosh, don't say it like that. That makes it sound so
Well,
sad.
you said it like
No,
that.
I'm not saying it in a
so
sad way.
sad.
I'm saying it like they took me as a joke, because I am a joke. I mean, if everyone knows me, I am a joke. But like genuinely, I was like, wow. So if I die, I'm gonna be known as a joke. I don't want to be known like that. I want to be known, because I'm a doctor and a comedian and all that type of thing. So I want a
doctor,
clout so that
comedian.
people can recognize me for who I was. Like, who I want to be, not who they always see me as every day. Yo, if you see how I look at school, yo, take, cringe. And at the same time, I'm a clown, so everyone sees me as, you know what I mean? So I was like, yo, if I have clout, then they're going to respect me and stuff. So genuinely, I felt that pressure.
And
Yeah, put some respect on my name. Nick Matters. Sit down. Exactly.
and then how did you deal with that? Did you take a break?
How did I deal with the pressure? Well, not gonna lie, I'm still dealing with it. So if you in the comments actually have dealt with the pressure, please let us know, because I'm still dealing with it. But for now, guess I'm just still being a clown, and I'm still studying. I'm studying hard at school so that I be that doctor that everyone thought I wasn't gonna be.
But
and thought it was a
remember,
joke.
we love you.
I'm gonna be that doctor that everyone thought I was not gonna be, because they thought I was gonna be a comedian. I'll be both. So I'm pretty excited on that one. Just work on yourself, motivate yourself with what people are saying you can't be.
Okay.
Anywho,
And-
yes. Okay, my question would be, what do you guys think there's something called bad cloud? Let me
Right.
find my words. Is there bad cloud, or is cloud bad?
Yeah, okay.
Is there
Well-
bad cloud? Is
Well, for me,
Sorry.
should I start?
Yeah,
'Cause
go.
Okay, yeah.
there? And give an example.
I was gonna
Just
give
'cause
an
I'm being
example.
spicy, but
Oh my
yes.
gosh, it sounds like an exam
Continue.
question. Okay,
Wow.
no, I don't think clout in itself is a bad thing. I think it really depends on the person who has the clout, because that it's really a reflection of that person. For example, you can look at Hitler, which is a pretty extreme example, but he had clout. He had people listening to him and everything. He had influence, and look at how he used that. Look at how much pain was caused because of that. So it really depends on the person who the clout belongs to decide whether or not it's so yeah, in itself it's not a bad thing. It depends on the person.
Yeah, it's with fame comes responsibility. Like,
Yeah.
who do you want to be to the younger viewers? You know what I'm saying? A lot of parents prevent people from watching certain famous people because they are not the best influence. So you have to have that responsibility in mind that 1,000 people are watching me right now. I need to remember that I have a responsibility to show them the right way rather than the human way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because humans, we always make mistakes. We're not perfect, So
Yeah.
especially with being a Christian, your responsibility is to try to turn people the Jesus way, not the human way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So not- Drawing people to Jesus, not to you.
Yeah.
Because you're always gonna mess up.
And
Yeah.
people always mess up. Like, we always dehumanize famous people, We always think, oh, they are so perfect, they have a perfect life. And then the moment they do one little mistake, they get so
becomes-
bashed for that mistake.
Yeah.
But
and
they're human just like us. They were born just like us, they grew up just like us, they had issues just like us,
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think their problem. But I think their problem is that they're trying to be people pleasers.
Yes.
The crowd people. Like, let me give you an example. Look at Kanye West. He started from trying to please his crowd followers and everything with shoe brands and everything. And then when he became a Jesus follower, he became so humble. Like, he did lose a lot of Clout, you know, because everyone was used to him swearing and stuff, and they're just like, no, I don't like this new Kanye. He went from like a cloud chaser to like a disciple bringer. It was like pretty cool. So I think if people take that into account, that you can change from who the cloud wants you to be and be someone that Jesus tells you to be, then you could be good. You could be good.
But also remember, when you start becoming a famous, those select few, because you know when you start being famous, you're being yourself most of the time.
Yeah.
People like want to be themselves, and those select few people who start following you followed you for being yourself. And then all of a sudden, sometimes with celebrities, they get big, and then they think, oh, now I have to change myself so I can keep the clout up, you know.
That's
Because
the
if you look
problem.
up the definition of clout, I actually have it here.
She brought a whole dictionary.
Wow,
Whoops.
okay.
Whoops.
It says influence or power, especially in politics or business. So
Clout
yeah,
in politics. I didn't know that.
Well-
we're all learning.
exactly. So you see, you have clout is like you have power. So you have the power to influence and change people, and sometimes when you get that much clout, the clout starts having power over you. So you start changing yourself for wanting more people, wanting more love, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah, I think the question arises: are you changing yourself so that people look up to you, or are you changing yourself so that people can be more like you? If you know what I
Exactly.
mean.
I also think that goes a lot with like, are you starting to look for your worth in like people and stuff like that?
Like last week, are you looking for your worth in likes and follows?
Yeah, I think that has a
Same
lot
thing.
to do with clout. And
It does, yeah.
It really does. It really.
so, do you guys think that you need clouts to have influence on people?
I'm not gonna lie. I used to think, oh well, if I have like 10,000 followers, I can start speaking about Jesus because I'll be influencing more people. But then I don't know actually. I don't have 10,000 followers, but I don't think I would be influencing every single one of them. Maybe I'd be influencing one, but I think I'm fine with genuinely influencing one person now. Even if it's like 0 or 1, I'm speaking through like my heart and I'm talking about Jesus, and I'm genuinely happy and I'm proud of talking about Jesus in front of my followers. And if I lose followers, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm looking at that one person that I'm influencing in this.
I mean,
so yeah.
like for
Yeah.
example, Jesus wants to change you as an individual, not as a group, you know. Jesus says he wants to come for the one and then go for the many, you know, but he changes you as an individual, not as a group of people. So like, you know, also think about it, if you even though you don't have a lot of followers or whatever, if you change one person's life, that person would want to change another person's life, and then see, it starts multiplying in a slow process. It's a very slow process to influence people the
Matthew
right
5,
way.
15 things.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you just need to keep in mind that changing one person's life is one of the most significant things you can do. You know, you don't need many people, because like I said, it's a slow process. It's just a moment thing, you know. And Jesus is just so amazing because he also went the long way. He took a slow process, and then the crowd started coming to him
Yeah.
because he started with one person, not with
Oh.
many. You know.
So you're basically saying don't look for clout. It will come to you when the time's right.
Yes.
Hmm.
And
That's
if
quite deep. Quite deep.
it's got deep, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what you guys are saying. I also think something that's important to look at. If you look at Jesus, who was the most influential, like most famous person ever, he didn't say you needed clout to have an influence on people. He said you needed love. You need to love
That's so good.
and have love in order to have influence on people. For example, in John, I'm going to paraphrase, but yeah, that's basically what he's saying. They'll probably put the verse on the screen and then you can read it for yourself. But essentially what Jesus is saying is, as Christians, we need to be known for the way that we love.
And love is a powerful weapon, eh? People will go to the ends of the earth just to find the person they love. And with
Yeah.
humans, we even love people who have died. Like, if you think about it, a lot of people who lost their grandparents, they still have that love for them, even though they're gone, you know?
Yeah,
Although they're not
super
really
powerful.
gone, but they're gone, you know?
Yeah, genuinely what we're saying is that clout is more of a powerful... No.
Love.
Love is more of
More
a powerful
powerful
weapon more than clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people believe that clout is the way to
Is
bring
the
people...
most important
yeah,
thing.
The biggest way to influence other people when it's actually love. If you
Yeah.
love one person, it could influence you like many other ways.
And when
Just
you-
like how Jesus loves us one separately. Not that
Yeah,
I'm trying to compare my
individually.
love. Individually, he has a big influence on other people. So yeah.
And when you teach, when you have like so much love for someone, they learn how to love others as well, you know? And
Yeah.
then those others start loving more people. And as humans, when we come together in love, that is the most powerful weapon in the entire world.
And you might be behind the screen feeling like you need to find love in Cloud or you need to be noticed. I'm here to tell you that Jesus already noticed you. He died for you because he loves you so much. You don't need to find the love in the cloud. You don't need to find the love from 10,000 followers on TikTok or Instagram. He loves you so much that he died for you. Like Aaliyah said, she was talking about how love takes you to the ends of the earth. Jesus went to the ends of the earth to die for you because he loves you. And if you love someone else, you'll be that living testimony that showing people that God loves you, and so in that way you love others, and they will love other people. Love people, love people. So I'm here to tell you behind the screen, you are loved. Stay tuned for Blaze next week, and yeah.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye!